This front entryway door is rubbing on the top corner there on the left as you're looking at it. That's the top of the door. It's rubbing enough to where you got to wrestle this thing open and closed. The deadbolt doesn't work very well. There's not a whole lot of adjustment on these big front door units. So I'm going to show you a little hack here. I'm going to take the hinge on the jam side, and after I take the door off and bend where the pin goes, bend it in a little bit to try to pull that door over just a smidge. You can't do it a lot, but if it's rubbing a little bit and your gap's a little off, I mean, you can tell this is not, terrible, but it is rubbing. So it's a little tight on the bottom, on the right, on the hinge side, and it's tight on the top left corner. The other gaps aren't too bad. You really got to yank on this thing. I mean, it's just grabbing enough to where you got to really pull on it to get it to let go and really push on it to get it to shut. And you have to yank up on the door handle to get the deadbolt to lock. So they're pretty much fed up with this thing. So I'm going to try to bend that hinge a little bit and twist that door just a little bit. You can't do it a lot, but if it does have to move a little bit, you can get away with doing this. I'm going to pop the pins out, leave the door shut, pop the pins out, take the door off. You don't necessarily have to take it completely off, but you do have to take the pins out, at least the top two. I'm just going to get the door out of the way so you can see. The light's a little bad. Apologize for that. But two hands, grab those channel locks like your life depended on it, and give it a little twist to the right there. I bent them about probably a good 1/8 of an inch or so. And then the second one, the middle hinge, I tried to go about half of that distance. And put the door back on, pop the pins back in, and what do you know? It just works like it's supposed to. It's not rubbing anymore. The gaps are nice. Even the deadbolt works like it's supposed to. Before you had to pull up on the door handle and wrestle with this thing. So you can't you can't bend those hinges a lot doing it that way. But if your door has to move a little bit, with these metal doors, you can't really, sand them or anything. So, bend that hinge a little bit and hope that helps.